So, uh, um, is my screen is visible to all of you? My screen is visible, right? You can write like yes or no. So let's move with the first question. The first question says that there is a arcade club, and in that club there is a game there is a game, and the name of the game is like Catch the Coin. So what we have to do is in that game there is a grid present, like graph. Let's say, uh, uh, let's, there is a grid present like a graph, and our player will be at the center at time t equals to 0 at the center, and there is a coin present at x comma y. Let's say if it is like that is a 5 comma. Let's say it's here. In the question, it is said that like we have to catch the coin, and in one second we can move only like one of the eight direction. What are the eight direction? We can move like here. One direction is here. One two. Like we can in 1 second we can move in any of the eight directions. And if we want to catch the ball, like how will we moving? If we want to catch the ball, like any of you say your approach. If you are working with this question. Did you attempt this question? Hello. So let's move with that question. So if there is a coin present here and we have to catch, we can move in 1 second, like in any of the direction. And in 1 second, the coin will fall by 1 point in y direction. In one direction, it will fall by one. And let's say if we want to catch, we'll move like this in 1 second. In 1 second, we will be here, and the ball will move from there to there. And now we'll move like this. And the coin will fall from there to there. And again, we'll move like this. The coin will be here. And then next second, we'll move like this. The coin will be here. And in the next second, we can like catch the coin. Like so, what we can do to what is the constraint that we can catch the coin? Like where will it be present? So we'll catch or like will we not? So any approaches for this question? So let's see. So if you observe in this question, if the coin is present like anywhere in the grid, we are able to catch it. But if the y coordinate of the coin is less than equals to 1, then only we are not able to catch it. Like if the coin is like let's say -1, then we are also able to catch it because in 0th second we'll move like here in 1 second, like here, and the coin will be fall from there to there. And in next second we are able to catch it, right? But let's say if the coin is like y equals to -2, this is good. Then what will happen is we'll move from there to there in 1 second, and the coin will from there to there, and we'll again move from there to there by one, and the coin will keep falling like this, and we will not be able to catch it. Like so, this question is what like if y is less than equals to minus one, less than minus one, then we are not then we are only not able to catch it. And in any other cases, we are able to catch it. Like if you see the code, like we have we have taken the input, and if y is less than minus one, then print no, or else print yes. Like in any other cases, we are able to catch it. So this is the code left. This is caution. This was purely observational question. If you able to see that, you can solve that easily. So I think no one will have doubt in this question. Right. So let's move with the second question. So the second question says that there are two strings present, and in first strings, uh, there will be given first string and there will be given second string. What we have to do is make a string s which contains s1 as a substring and s2 as a subsequence. So like what can we think to solve this question? So, okay. So let's see what will be the approach. Let's say there is a string like A, B, C, and there is a subsequence like A and D. So what for making a string as what can I do? Like this should be present as a substring, like, and this should be present as a subsequence. So I know one thing that for sure, like this should be taken as a whole. This string, when I'm making string as, this string should be taken as a whole. Like it should be present as ABC. We cannot like change it. This should be present as ABC. But if you want to like make string of minimum length, then what should I add? Like add like this. Like, AD is there. If I put like A and D here, like first and second, they should not be in because there is always there is a present in the string, right? So there is no need to like write the A. So what will we do is we'll check the maximum continuous part that is present in the string is like there is a string like A, B, C, D, and E. And if there is a string like A, B, F, and D, let's say this is the case. This one equals to this, and first equals to this. And we have to make string as. So what will I do is we have to take this string. This is definitely we cannot have it. So we take this string A B C D. But when while taking this string, we can see that AB is present and D is also is present. But it is not in the order. Like if we take ABD, but there is no F present. Like if we put the like F here, but if we put here, then this will not satisfy. Like ABCD should be there, right? ABC, but there will be F, right? So we cannot do like that. We only have to check like maximum continuous part. There is like AB present, so we can use that AB. What we'll do like take here F and D. So you see like even if the D is present in the string, we cannot use it. right? It should be continuous, like A, B, or B, F, or F, D. Anything that is present continuously, we can use that. Otherwise, we have to write it, right? So understood. So let's see the code. So the code is doing like first, it has mapping all the values of S1, like what is present in the string S1 or not. It has mapped the string S1, and then it has I have taken this variable for the length of the maximum continuous part. And what I'm doing is taking a for loop for like S length. I'm checking from like let's say this test case. String. So in this test case, if you see, I'm checking like T is present or not. Wait a minute. So, huh. So T is present or not, right? If T is present, then we'll move to the, we'll check with the first element T is present or not. It is not. Then again move I to here. Let's say right. On test right. This is test, right? So what I'm doing is checking the first element. It is present or not. It is present, no. Then I'll moving the I pointer to there. I'm checking it is equal to T or not. No. Then again I'm moving the pointer here. It is T not. Then again moving that here. And now check that it is equals to T. And what I've done is move the J pointer to here and also I move the I pointer to here. Then again check. It is equals to E or not. Then it is equal. Then I'm keep increasing length also. Then plus plus plus. So here length will become 1, and here 2. So length is what right now? Length is 2. Then now check for S. Here move from S. It is also present. Then I pointer move from there to there, and J from here. And again I check for T, and T is also present. So length is finally increased to like 4. Right. So what I'll do is I can use this 4 length. Okay. So all this string can be used as a this string. So what I'll print is print the first string length, it is which is L1 plus length 2, string length of 2 minus all the part that can be used in this string. So in this case, like all the letters are used. So minus 4. So what will be like 4 3 7. In this case, it will be like 7 plus 0. It will be 7 only. Like, but if a test case come like this, A, B, C, A, and A, D, D, and C. Right? In this test case, we'll check from there it is present. Then for this one, it is also present. I'll check for C, it is not present. I'll check from for here. I'll increase the hand pointer here. Then I'll see these 3 continuous part are present. So I can use what? Like what I'll print? 4 plus string length of what? 4. What is the maximum continuous part that I can use? Like 3. Right. So this will be 5. I can make a string like this now. A, B, D, C, and I can put that D. Like this is a subsequent like A, B, C, D. This is present, right? So I can make a string like this. Let's see one more case. Like A, B, C, D. And let's say our string 2 is B and C. B and D, let's say. Then what will I do? I'll check for B. B is not present. I'll move I pointer this there. B is present, right? Then I'll move B is present, then I'll move J pointer from here to there. Then sorry, this not correct. Move this part. Let's not take B. So this is E. Okay. Now I'll check for E. Move. Uh, I will move from there to there, and again move from here, and this will end like this. E is not present, but we can say like D is present, and we can use this as a string, right? We can place it here E, and it will make a subsequence like ED. So what we have to do is like we have we have to start our J from each place of string. Like first start from there, again start from there. We cannot say like we cannot always start from s length equals to zero, like j equals to zero. We have to like check it for each index. Like, did you understand what I'm doing? Like, so if I do like this, like code will be look like this. For j equals to zero to s length of zero, I'm doing from each I each jth index. I am doing from j equals to zero till s length of zero. If I do like this, it will accept me. This question, I think, will also be clear till now. So we'll move for the like, third question. So what does the third question says? The third question says like there is a movie company, and the movie company has two movies, and there are n people present there, and we have to take review from those n people. And the review is like if they like the movie, the rating of the movie will increase by one, and if they don't like it, it will decrease by one. And if they have a neutral review, then the rating will not be changed, or we can say like increase by zero or whatever. So we have to print like the company's rating. So company rating is defined as the minimum of the both movies rated. Let's say if the rating of the like movie R1 is let's say 5, and rating of movie 2 is like 3, so the rating of the company will be minimum of those two. So in this case it will be like 3. So what is the approach behind this question? Like, if you can see like take a best place. If you show this, there is like this is the like R1. This is R1 like for 0 -1 and 0 1. And rating 2. This is not technically rating 2. Like, this is if first person sees this movie, he will like it or not, and like it or not. This is for second person. So it's rather like a This is A, movie A. The first person watches, so will review is neutral, and the first person watches B movie, it will dislike it. It will says like this. So let's complete the test case. So this is the test case. So how will we proceeding in this question? Yes, if the first person like like this movie and does not like this one, so what will I give him? Like, I'll say like was the A movie. Right? Why would I give him B movie if he does not like it, right? So what will happen is I'll give him to watch like A movie and its rating will be changed by zero. So it will like zero. Right? Rating two is also like zero. No. Huh. So I'll give him to watch like A movie A. So the rating will change by zero. So it is zero. And for this, what should I give? I should give him like B movie because he has a positive review on this. So its review will change by one. And again for this third person, I'll give him movie A, right? Because he has a positive review on this. So the rating of A will change by one. And for the fourth person, like both are zero. Like you can give anyone to watch any of these movies, right? So let's say this rating will not be a plus zero. And for the fourth movie, like both are one. Like we can give to both of them, right? But if we do like this, the answer might be wrong. Let's say if I give this to watch one. In this test case, like it will not matter. But for some cases, it might be wrong. So let's say here it will be like two because rating one will be one. So the company's rating will be what for this test case? Minimum of both two is like minus one. One, sorry. The movie rating is one. Let's see a test case like this one. Minus one, this. Minus one, minus one. This is one. This is minus one. This is movie A rating. This is movie B. So if you see, both of them are minus one. So like, which should I give? Let's consider two cases. This one, let's say this two. In case one, let's say, if I give first person to watch movie B, then what will happen? This is rating one, rating two. If I give the first person to watch movie B, then movie rating will be like what? Zero plus minus one. So it will be like minus one. And for the second movie, since second person is a positive review of A, so we'll definitely give him to X, right? Plus one. So in this case, what will be the company's rating? It will be minimum of portfolio. So what will be? It will be minus one, right? Company's rating. First to minus one. For in case two, if we give A to watch this movie, uh, uh, so rating one will be what? If I give first person to watch movie A, then it will be minus one rating. Rating two will be here zero. And the second person will also give the this one movie A for the second person also. So the rating will be what? This plus one. In this test case, if you say rating one is zero and rating two is also zero. So company rating will be what? Minimum of what is zero. So if you see like if there is a rating present where like both are -1 and both are +1, we cannot say like give it to A or give it to B based on the ranking. Like what we'll be doing is we'll take one variable, one negative, like one negative, one negative, and make a variable name as false or positive anything. What we'll be doing is whenever we like whenever a case comes like this where both are same and equals to -1, we'll increase the net value by 1 plus. And whenever there is a case like both are 1, we'll increase this to the third. If there is a case like 1 and -1, this is obvious, like we have to give this movie to us. Or if there is a case like 0 or 1, we'll give him this movie to us, right? So this is not a problem. The problems come when both are -1 or both are +1. So what we'll be doing is take a for loop and calculating the scores where both are not equal and both are not equal, right? We will calculate the score and calculate also the value of neg and false. Right. So what we done is I've taken a for loop here. I've taken input initialize R1 neg and false here. What I've done is taken a for loop, and if AI is greater than BI, it's mean if this is one and this AI is greater than BI means so AI is greater than BI means or AI can be like one and BI can be like zero or -1. Right? Or what? AI can be like zero and BI can be -1. So in these cases, we are telling him to watch this movie, right? So if we are telling him to watch this movie, the rating of E1 means R1. R1 will increase by AI. Okay. Or this part what we are doing is if P is greater than AI, then similarly we are telling him to watch the movie. Okay, which is clear. And the else part what we are doing is if in else part when it will come when both are equal, if AI is greater than BI is covered and BI is greater than AI is covered, then only one case is left where BI is equals to AI, right? So here it is equal. AI and BI are equal. And when AI equals to -1, so what will we do is increase neg by 1. And similarly for AI equals to 1, we'll increase cos by 1. Okay. Then here now, what we have calculated R1 and R2 here. Okay. Then in the last part, what we are doing is while there is a negative value, we are decreasing those value whose rating is greater. Like if rating 1 is like 5, rating 2 is like 3, and negative is like neg value is 4. How we are subtracting is we first check which values is greater. So we see like R1 is greater than R2, then we'll take one from R1. So what will it become? 4 and 3, neg becomes 3, and again we'll check R1 is greater, so we'll then decrease it by 1, and also not by 1. Then we check it is equal, then we can decrease it from anyone. So let's say we can decrease it from right. This will decrease by 1. Then we check, then it is like R2 is greater. Then what we'll do is decrease R2 by 1. So it will become 2 and 2. And so now it becomes 0. And then we'll stop. And we have the rating of R1 and R2. This is R1, this is R2. Right? And we can print the minimum of both too. In this case, like both are same, so it will company the rating. So this is clear of what we are doing. Similarly, we are doing from negative value, we'll be also doing for positive value. Like if this is 2, 2, and there is a cos value present like let's say 3. So we'll check whose value is smaller. In this case, both are equal. We can increase any of them. Like 3, 2. So its value will decrease by 1. So 2. And now we'll check whose value is smaller. In this case, like R2 is smaller. This is R1. R2 is smaller. So we'll increase its value by 1. So it will become 3, 3. Again, cos will be by 1. And what we'll do is, since it's same, we can increase any one of them. Like this is 4, 3. And the company rating will be minimum of both. These two will be 3. So how it is coming, it's clear, right? This approach, how we are mounting this. So what we are doing is, if mag is present, what we are doing is R1 is greater than R2, then decrease the rating 1 by minus 1 and negative by minus 1. Similarly, if it R2 is greater than, then R2 minus minus and minus. And similarly for cos, and we are printing what? Minimum of R1 and R2. So we'll also run. Yeah. So I think this question is clear. Yeah, there is no doubt about it. So that's it for this minute. I think if any of you have doubt, like you can ask in the group also. So, okay then.